Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the very first episode of my Forever World. So, I've been seeing these a lot on YouTube and just kind of circling the internet. Um, so yeah, this is world. I've seen a lot of hardcore ones, but I have tried and failed at that many times. So, I'm just gonna stick with regular Minecraft. But I would like to do a hardcore world one of these days, but it's just it's too much stress, the thought of losing my world if I spend hundreds, if not thousands of hours on it. But yeah, anyway, this is the best way to get started. I will say this is a pre-picked seed. I I'll use chunk base. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's basically it's an application. Oh, sorry. It is an application where you can. Oh my goodness. What am I thinking? You can go on there and show you things about your world. So you can type in a seed and it will tell you where things are. It'll tell you how to find like the coordinates of it. It could show you caves and the nether, the end, anything you want. So it's a super helpful thing. Um, and the reason why I picked this world was there is a woodland mansion, which I kind of want to set up base in, pretty close to spawn, like not even a couple hundred blocks away. So that'll be super handy. Right now there's so many mobs over here. But yeah. So I'm gonna play in this world for the foreseeable future. Forever, hopefully. I don't know if I'm gonna do this video to 100 days or if I'm just gonna go till I feel like I've been playing enough and then stop the video. But at least for this first episode, I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. So right now, I'm gonna go try to find that woodland mansion, and I will get back to you guys when I find it. All right. So found the woodland mansion. I was able to pick up some. I found a ruined portal, so I got some little bit of obsidian. I'm gonna go back for more once I find some diamonds, and then I got gold, some ingots or some nuggets. Sorry, found some coal, tiny bit of iron, got a bed and some pumpkins. So that's what I'm looking like right now. Um, these guys scare me. So I'm gonna make a little base. I'm gonna find the front entrance at least, and then I'm gonna make a little base out there, and then I'm gonna set up shop. And then once I get some actual iron, a little bit of infrastructure set up, and actually I'm prepared for this fight, I shall embark on a journey of a lifetime. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a big task, unfortunately. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be cool because if I'm being honest, it might be a little lazy of me because I don't want to actually build a whole base myself. But on one side, it does seem a little like I'm copping out of putting in some work, but at the same time, it's a pretty cool build. And hey, why waste my time building something else when I already got something right there for me? Plus, it was close enough to spawn. I figured, why not? But yeah. So my plan is to build a tiny base, and then eventually, once I actually move into the woodland mansion, I'll try try to preserve my original base somehow. Because if I'm gonna be playing on this for a long time, I want to preserve as much history as I can. So I think it'd be cool to have like my first my first mine, my first bed, crafting table, pickaxe, my first house, just kind of encase it in glass or something. Just to have it for future references, to look back and be like, this is what I started with. But anyway, that's just a little idea I got. I don't know how well it'll work, or how good it'll be, or cool, but or it, honestly, if it'll never actually happen. But yeah, um, I'm gonna try to get good and geared up, and then I will be back. Okay, yo. I have been putting in a little work. I went into the caves, got a little redstone, got some diamonds, some gold, a little bit of lapis. I got some diamond tools. I got some obsidian. I made a little portal. Haven't lit it yet because I was waiting. Didn't want to do it without you. A little bit of iron in here. So we're not doing too bad. I got put some water up here because I realized the closest water was all the way in that birch forest. And then I made this little tunnel. Ooh, that's what I've been doing for the past hour. It is day 5 now. So, yeah, let's head to the nether. See see what this holds for us. Okay, hopefully there's nothing bad. Oh, oh, you know what? I'm not even mad about this. This is pretty secluded. Got some soul sand off the bat. That'll be super helpful actually. Um, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the overworld just 'cause I do not feel comfortable enough in there. So, I honestly, no, I was gonna try to take on that, but there's really no point yet. I'm gonna start clearing this place out up here. I'm gonna see if I can get a little house going, get some actually get some infrastructure, maybe a little farm. Who knows? Honestly, I don't think I'll worry. I think I'm gonna worry more about aesthetics right now than anything. Because, yeah, functionality is more. Oh, hello. I think functionality would be a more later issue. So, like, getting farms and stuff. But right now, I'm gonna try to focus on just getting basic resources and making my starter base look pretty.
Okay, everybody, it is day 17 right now. My voice is a little scratchy right now because I got a little sick, but I have been working. So I've started a little base here. I got like a foundation built, like a few walls. I want to make this like a two, maybe even a three-story house. It's not huge on the inside, but when you get two or three stories, it'll be better. Here's just my little bed and furnace. And then down here, I've cleared it out. I might put like some very small farms down here, maybe some animals or something, grow a couple trees. I don't know. I have gotten a few diamonds. I've gotten full diamond gear along with pickaxes and that. As you can tell, I have villager mob heads right here, which I will say are not vanilla. There is a Vanilla Tweaks add-on that's was made by Exumavoid, which is he's a Minecraft YouTuber that plays on a really big Minecraft server called Hermitcraft. Anyway, he made this little add-on, so I figured it'd be cool to have that in this world. Um, right now I'm actually gonna make another diamond pickaxe because mine's breaking. I don't want to waste those diamonds. Where? Okay, okay, okay. Whew. I gotta get my bearings. Anyway, so we're gonna throw that guy back in there so I don't accidentally break it. So I've got the nether portal here. I actually have been exploring a little bit and I made this little tunnel that goes a couple hundred blocks out. Um, but it leads to a village where hopefully it's where I want to make it like my industrial builds and stuff. So right now I'm working on an iron farm. I'm gonna put hopefully like a sugarcane farm there, maybe some plants and stuff. This was really weird spawn for that. So yesterday I put this together. As you can see, there's an iron golem. Hopefully I don't think they're spawning down here. I think they're spawning up there and then falling through here. But I've gone through and I've destroyed all of the beds and all of the workstations, and I may have liberated a couple villagers. That's why I have the heads. Um, but I've got these guys in here. I gave them some bread yesterday. Hopefully there's breeding now. There's enough beds in here for them to do stuff. So obviously there's enough in here to spawn some iron golems, which I'm not super worried about efficiency right now, just because like I just need a renewable source of iron because I can AFK here all I want. Um, but this is a pretty nice consistent source of iron, and that would be super helpful early game because that means that you can actually trade with iron, which is really cool. So then I can get free emeralds, and then I can get villagers that sell me mending books and enchantments, which would be super cool. Oh, I need a lot more than that. Yep. So right now I'm just trying to. Ooh, maybe not that many. I'm trying to figure out how many I need. But so basically, the gist of it is I'm gonna put signs here, and I'm gonna put a lava bucket right there, and it's gonna spread out, and then the iron golems are gonna get killed by the lava, and then their drops are gonna fall into a bunch of hoppers, which are gonna be right here. That'll all lead into a chest, and then that's it's a super simple iron farm. I know a lot of people use zombies with their iron farms, but I don't see the need to. Like it might make it more efficient, but it doesn't work for me. But yeah, I'll give you guys an update when this is all done. Okay, so I got the iron farm up and running. I grabbed a little bit of lava. I got this sucker. See, got some flowers and a little bit of iron. The only issue is that every once in a while a iron golem spawns down here. So gotta dig out a little hole here. My big plan is to flatten a lot of this out and then start planting wheat and then like potatoes, like carrots, maybe like beetroots or something. Probably like, but it'd probably be more like pumpkins and melons. But just to have like different farms around so I can utilize those and get good trades and stuff, and then maybe have a sugarcane farm as well. I want to line this whole little river with sugarcane as well. It it'll have to eventually become like automated farms because there's no way I don't want to keep manually farming. But for right now, manual farms are going to be the way to go because I do not have enough resources to build anything really. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm getting this iron farm because the quicker I can get this, the quicker or the easier it will be for me to do pretty much anything else. Because oh, like I don't want iron to be my bottleneck. Um, but yeah. And then I also need to get villager trading set up so then I can get my arm. I don't have to worry about any of my armor or my tools breaking. I can get mending and stuff. Eventually, I'm gonna try to build a mob farm, but that might be way later down the road. But I'm also gonna do an AFK fish farm because those are super helpful because you can get like enchanting books, you can get saddles, name tags, a bunch of different things for that. Luckily. I have started a little storage system over here. I say it's a single chest, but darn it, it's my single chest. Anyway, but that's my little plan for this right now. I kind of want to preserve the village a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like these buildings are just going to get in the way. Also, really pretty mountain over here with some little cherry blossoms on the top, so now I have access to that wood as well. I know it's not super hard to find, but you still do have to go out and look for it sometimes. But that is this is up and running, and that makes me really happy. So I'm probably honestly going to AFK here for a while until I have enough iron to kind of keep me going. But yeah, that is it was a super simple iron farm. I just kind of made a little water place above that. I think it's 6 blocks long and 8 blocks, or 6 blocks wide, 8 long. So then the water pushes them into this little lava, which is held up by signs, which don't burn, and then they fall into the little hoppers, and then they go into a chest. Super simple. I can also put a bunch of trading things up there. There's not a lot of room up there, so I might have to mine out a little bit of the walls just to get all the workstations to fit. But it is definitely a work in progress, and part of me felt like I was really behind because I was like, it feels like I've been playing on this world for hours, which I have been, but it's only day what, 18, day 19. So I think we're doing pretty good on time at least. And oh, I was also going to talk a little bit more about that heads, the mob head data pack. So I added that just because like it's just a fun little thing. Like eventually we'll get Iron Golem heads. It doesn't change much of the gameplay at all. It's just a little aesthetic, and I think it's really cool. It'd be really cool to collect those as well, like all of the mob heads. And luckily with that that little add-on, it's super extensive. So there's different varieties, different variations of even villagers. Like it's not just villager heads. If you get specific ones like for the jungle or for the plains or even the taiga or something, those all have their own heads, which is really cool. Even all the sheep have different colored heads. It's super interesting. Whoever the guys that made that have put so much work into it. It's super impressive, and you can wear them too, and I think that's cool. So if one day I want to make like a little city, which I really want to, I could put a bunch of armor stands around, and instead of just having like iron helmets and stuff like that on them, or going out and actually getting like creeper and skeleton heads, which are really hard to get, it's going to be a lot easier to decorate it and make it look more immersive. But it also doesn't change any of the loot drops or any of the ways to get actual heads. So like the creepers, skeletons, zombies, and piglins are all the same. You got to get a charge creeper to blow up, and then withers are still exactly this. Wither skeletons skulls are the same. So they didn't change anything. They just added a little bit, and I think it's a really cool thing. I think it doesn't hurt the game at all. It literally just adds to it. It's beautiful. Anyway, so I really like the fact that we're gonna have that now. Ooh, hello. And it's as far as I can tell, it's really balanced. Like, so I can make an iron farm. So iron golem heads are really rare to get because you can farm them. Same with like pillagers and witches and vindicators and stuff. But yeah, I'm proud of this little farm. I think that should be fine for that, hopefully. Anyway, so I'm gonna AFK this for a little while, get a bunch of iron, hopefully, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right, you guys. It is day 55 now. The iron farm's been running for a little bit. I set up a little AFK fish farm. So, while I was AFKing there, that was all running in the background. So hopefully that'll give me some good loot. Looking mainly for books. So I got some decent stuff. I've got over a stack of the blocks. I got a few emeralds, and then I have two mending books on top of mending on this and on my little fishing rod. Once I get the fishing rod enchanted with like actual enchants, it'll hopefully be a lot better. But this is what I've been working on for probably the past hour. It's just a big wheat field. So my goal is to have all of this grow, me harvest it all and replant it, and then be able to get a bunch of wheat for the villagers. Eventually, I want to get an automated one, but that's that's for the future. Right now I need to sleep, actually. So I think since I have mending right now, I think I might call it quits over here and head back to my base, work on that a little bit, you know, build a little bit more. But I want to get a couple more mending books just so I want all my armor to be enchanted and everything, but that might be a little too much to ask for right now. Um, I also need to set up a pumpkin and melon farm and then a sugarcane farm. So those are the big things right now. I actually need more string. So this guy being here is perfect. Ooh, and then something else I wanted to show you guys is actually I found a mob spawner. As you can see, I've got
Very few. I got a couple golden apples from the chest up there and music disc, but yeah, it's a nice little XP farm. If I put this guy here and start repairing him, right? Yeah, so it's super simple, super rudimentary, but it makes it nice and easy to just, it'll be easy to repair my tools now. But yeah, so I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna start mining some more, try working on my house, building a little bit. All right, everybody, it is day 80 and I have been busy. So right now, as you can see, this is my little starter base. It was just the first floor last time I think you saw it. I had these little pillars here, that little dirt chunk just to make it look a little prettier. Then I added these two little towers almost here, and the big upstairs. I'm gonna try to pretty this up, like make an actual pathway that I don't have to jump through some like slabs or something there. Pretty simple. This is, I don't know how I'm gonna decorate this. That's for later me. Down here, I fixed the floor. I, organized all my stuff a little bit better. Got this little guy. I made this little chest. It has all of my original tools, and this is the first grass block I got from a Enderman. I don't know why, but I feel like that might be nostalgic, so I kept all that. I'm gonna try to make a museum one day in the future. Here is the second level. I still need to fix that hole. I forgot about that. It's got little railings, and then we'll have a section on that side. It's not done yet. I still have to put up a bunch of those stairs, and then here is the top floor. The roof's made of all moss, just because like I like the moss on deep slate look for some reason, because I feel like it just that just looks good in my opinion. And I saw it one time in the video and I fell in love with it. So that's what I'm going to use. Here is a big window. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. This section actually from about here to there is all an add-on. I just threw that on there. So yeah, it's got a lot of windows, hopefully a light. I'm gonna make a little attic up here. I don't know what I'm gonna put up there, but yeah. So this is my little starter house. I want to eventually get that to be my house or maybe a museum or something. But that's my main goal to live in. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want that to be my mega base or just like what I'm using it for. I haven't really decided yet. So right now I got a bunch of these. I spent a good couple days to get efficiency 5 on this pickaxe. It took me forever to get, oh, I need that actually. It took me forever to get a villager that it only offered me efficiency 4. So I had to just kind of bite the bullet and take that. And I wanted efficiency 5, but it's not the end of the world. Um, oh gosh. Man, building is so much harder in survival. Like in creative, it's all just you just place blocks everywhere, but in survival, you got to worry about falling off and all your blocks you have. You got to run out because I've run out of wood like so many times in this video. It's ridiculous. But then again, that hello. Then again, that is why I like it so much. That's why I love this so much. Hello. Oh, the grind. That's what gives Minecraft, I think, in my opinion, the excitement, honestly. Because, ooh, I don't want that there. Um, yeah, because if it didn't have grinding and collection and monsters and stuff and bosses in it, it would just be boring and nobody would like it. And it would just be a game where you build things. But the survival aspect of it is what I fell in love with and is my favorite part about it. The fact that you have to actually go out and gather things to build stuff. Just it's an added element of oh I just built all of these wrong. Anyway, well, that's fine. It's not a lot of them. I'll just come back and grab them later. But anyway, yeah, so I've got this house down pretty well. Goodness gracious. So yeah. I only have 20 days left of this video, but I don't want to defeat the Ender Dragon or anything yet. How did I do this wrong? Anyway, so, hmm, I'm gonna figure this out and then I will be back for you guys. All right, everybody. It is day 83. As you can tell, the world looks a little different. I actually fiddled around with some stuff on my computer, and I got Optifine on my computer. I added this texture where the grass goes all the way around the block, and then if we go up here, you can see these guys are, I don't remember what the animation was called, or the mod was called, but they're all animated. They look at me, and then they walk it funny. It's the same with all of the, I think all the creatures, like monsters and any mob, sorry. Also, and if I hit C, that's not C, I can zoom in. It's pretty cool. I downloaded a mod called Fulbright, not a mod. Well, no, it is a mod. It's called Fulbright, which basically makes it so you have permanent night vision. The only time I'm going to use that is if I really need it, probably in like a cave or something. But then I also have that one texture pack that outlines all of the ore, so it's just a little easier to find. Like if we go up here, there's none in there, but probably can see some. Or you can't. Okay, you see way down there, you can see it's kind of outlined. So, yeah, I've been fiddling with that for a little while. It took a lot longer than it should have, but I got it done. But anyway, now we are back at the base. I haven't really done anything in here yet, unfortunately. Also, I messed with some of the visual settings, so this is how it's gonna look now. It might look a little funky, but eh, I might fiddle with some things and try to get it to look better. Like all of those are all now one big glass pane instead of having lines in them, which I think is super nice and honestly necessary. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that roof up there. I had to move it because oh, that was the wrong button. I had to move it because I accidentally put it on the wrong block, which was a pain. Nothing like building a whole roof and then realizing it's one block off. Well, I'm gonna try to finish this house before the end of 100 days because I've decided might as well just end it at 100 days. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Haven't defeated the Ender Dragon yet, but honestly, I'm not in a huge rush. Like, that's one thing about like forever worlds that I've noticed about people. They just kind of get tired, right? They rush through it way too quick. Now, I'm not gonna like go super slow. I want an elytra because it's very helpful. So I think in the next episode or the next 100 days, I'll try to do that. Um, but yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna fix my mistake. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, no, that's what I need to do. Okay. I don't want to mess it up again. I have to take all apart for the second time. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Because I built this whole building on a, it's on a 2 block build something. I don't know. I built it on evens, not odd. So it'll be nice to play. But yeah, here we go. I'm having a good time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying this world. I think this is going to be really fun, at least for me. You know, whatever you guys want to do with it, that is up to you, but I am gonna have a good time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now day 99. The sun's starting to set, so I figured I should probably get a quick recap. This is what I've done so far. Now, I kind of feel like I haven't done too much in the last 100 days, but like I haven't even gone to the end yet, or I went to a fortress and died a couple times, so that wasn't super fun. But now I'm better geared up. I've got full mending on all my diamond gear. everything except for my shovel, but I have a book for that. I just need more levels. I've built this cute little base. Got a little mine down here. But yeah, I have completed the outside of my house fully. I wanted to build a platform out there to see it better, but that's fine. I just went to the hill over there for the thumbnail for the video. Made a cute little symbol, not symbol, little design up there for just the top. Couldn't figure out what to do with it, so I'm like, I got a lot of redstone. But yeah, I'm not done with the house yet. This is just kind of like the outside and the framework done. And kind of the interior is so barren. I want to put in a bunch of lanterns instead of torches just to kind of pretty it up. No idea what I'm gonna do with up here. Honestly, I might put um like my memorabilia up here. So all of my first tools, the first grass block I got, but then I'm gonna build a big platform up here and have like a little attic. I don't know, I might put like a little farm up there just so I can passively get stuff. It took me forever to get all these windows in, and I didn't get them all. Whoops. But this is such a good view of just the whole world. Um, and yeah, so as the sun sets right now, I'm gonna go down to my bed real quick. As the sun sets for the last time in this video, it is officially day 100. All right, so that's the end of this video, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. I've gotten a lot of stuff done, but not as much as most people, but I'm trying to take it slow because I don't want to speed run everything because that would just be boring. And then I'd run out of stuff to do too quickly and then I get burnt out and that's really not what I want. So yeah, in the next video, I'm gonna try to get all of up here kind of sorted out and make it look all pretty. I am gonna actually tackle this ocean. No, oh my goodness, I'm gonna tackle this mansion right now. So I got sharpness 5 on my sword, and then I got a power 2 bow and some. I'm already geared up to do all that right now. So that'll be the first thing in the next video, and then I'll also probably try to go to the end. I don't know if that'll actually happen. Maybe get a beacon or two and then hopefully start a couple farms. Because right now, all I have is an iron farm, and like, yeah, that's super helpful and it's really nice to have, but I think I honestly need a little bit more. But anyway, that is where I will leave you guys now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to go try not to get killed by all these guys in here, but no promises.